Hi, everybody. This is Joanna with Project Broadcast, and this webinar is about connecting, growing, and informing using text marketing. We're specifically talking today about nonprofits. This could be churches, ministries, fundraising, anything nonprofit related. Project Broadcast isn't just for business, it's also for nonprofits. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, this webinar today is for people who are not currently using Project Broadcast because we want to make sure we educate everyone on how to use it. So what is Project Broadcast? Project Broadcast is a relationship building tool. We primarily focus on text marketing, and we use a 10-digit phone number, which I like to call my business line. So it's not the same as receiving a message from like Domino's, where you see that 5-digit number. This is an actual phone line, a 10-digit number. And again, I said we're all about building relationships, and we want you to be consistent and have a lot of impact when you communicate. Our goal is for you to be personal and genuine, to nudge people into conversations, not just everything be automated. And we don't want you to have new staff members, donors, or volunteers fall through the cracks. And when I say fall through the cracks, what I really mean is my satiation point when communicating with anybody on direct message, email, phone, text, whatever it is 10 people. After that, I'm going to forget 6 or 11 or 12 or 1. I'm going to forget somebody. It doesn't matter if I have a planner, if I write it in my phone. I'm just not able to keep pace with that. And to think, what if you have even more than that, even more volunteers, even more donors? You've got to be consistent in what you do, because that's how you're going to retain people and inspire them. All right, so why do we use Project Broadcast? Did you know that text has a 209% response rate? At least more than a phone call? Or did you know that email has a 21% open rate, but text marketing has a 98% open rate? Our nonprofit users currently need to be able to connect, grow, and inform their organizations. And they can't really do it with just email. They can't really do it with just phone calls. They need to be able to do something that's personal and engaging, and they do that with text messages. So let's get in to these specific cases. We're going to start with Connect first. Connecting immediately with those new staff members, those new volunteers, and those new donors through automated onboarding. This is one of my favorite things to do. We like to use a campaign, which is an automated series of messages. And this could be specific to those new volunteers, new donors, new staff members, or even current of each one of those. And it's just giving them all their resources and telling them about what you think is important for them to know. And when you do it in this automated fashion, you're not missing anybody. Plus, when they ask a question back, you're engaging with them immediately or within a couple hours, because it's via text. You don't have to log into your email. You don't have to go to a Facebook group, go to Facebook, find the Facebook group, find the post, and react to the comment. It's right there in your Project Broadcast app, much like a text market or a text message. Let's talk about growing. It is so important to validate your staff members, your donors, and your volunteers. This is how you're going to inspire them to stick around. So being able to send out updates on the meaningful work you're doing, or a weekly tip on how to get the most out of their time in this organization, recognizing and appreciating a staff member or a volunteer in your organization with one of our landing pages, where you have like their name up there and this gorgeous written document about what they've done. As well as you could even do follow-up messages after events, checking how everybody thought it went, what could we do different, things like that. That's one of my favorite things that you can be using to grow your volunteer base, your donor base, and your staff. Lastly, let's talk about updating and reminding. I like to call it informing. This is huge, because not everybody's going to check their email if a location has changed or a time has changed or anything has changed. Instead, if you just text that person, it's super easy. But the last thing you want to do is copy and paste a text to like 50 people, when all you got to do is set up one broadcast in Project Broadcast, add your list or tag of those 50 people, and send it out immediately. To me, that's huge for events, reminders to volunteers, reminders to donors, anytime like last minute changes, that's really huge. Plus, you can ask for help and support from this organization by sending out a, hey, here's my volunteer events for May, text back the word May using our keyword feature, and I will send you all of the sign up links for May. Done. And you don't have to do anything. It's just happening. This also allows you to be available in case your community wants to call on you for help. So this could be a volunteer that was at the last event or a staff member that was at the last event and it's like, hey, I just heard this great idea. Let's go do this. Or, hey, I wanted to bring it up to you. I was so moved by the donations and the fundraiser event we had that I would like to do that for this. So the biggest thing that I wanted to get across today was that Project Broadcast is absolutely for nonprofits. And if you have any questions on what Project Broadcast can do specifically for a nonprofit, I want to make sure you reach out to us. You can comment below. If you're on YouTube or if you see this on Facebook or Instagram, just text us. We can't wait to hear from you. Chat soon.